Yeah.
Excellent. I'm glad that we are.
We have no idea what's going on this episode.
Neither do I. We're just going to talk about whatever. But first, a couple of new words for the audience. Nitwit, blubber, ottoman, tweak. That is all.
Thank you guys. That's the end of this episode now. Yeah, we have no idea what we're doing.
We couldn't think of anything original.
Yeah.
So we're just going to talk about it.
Yeah, we're going to do some random stuff and we're just going to see what happens. And then
while
we're
listening to polka music in the background. But,
yeah.
Yeah, so...
Only GIF I could find that was large enough.
Yeah. And,
thanks, Google search engine, for not being helpful with images half the time. Other times you're like, I search up a certain image and instead you give me Rule 34. Absolutely everything. I'm just like, that's not what I asked for.
And then you try to reverse search an image and you can never do it. Ever.
Mm-hmm.
You ever try doing that? Try to reverse search an image. You'll never get it. You'll just get colors. Because they judge it based off of colors, nothing else. So it's just like, God. Oh. But, you know, I hear Google's a great company to work for. I heard, like, they have a lot of healthcare benefits. They have a laundromat on site. They have, like, restaurants, like really nice restaurants. And they pay really well for their employees. And I thought it'd be cool to work there at some point. But it's hard to get in because you have to know, like, a lot of shit to get in there. So, whatever. But, yeah. So yesterday we were doing, some D&D stuff.
Yeah.
And it went well up until the last 5 or 6 minutes of our episode.
The last episode we recorded.
Last episode we did. The last, like, 5-6 minutes it went kind of sideways. So, like, we're still a little bit shook about that. But we'll figure it out somehow. But, I just picked up really loud, I'm sorry. That's the wrong button too. Anyway, so, you ever seen Disenchantment yet?
Still not, but probably will.
Funny stuff. Most of the time, at least. Some of the jokes don't land, but a lot of them do. But it's definitely a Matt Groening show. I think that's how you pronounce it.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to names. How's your life been? For the most part. Has it been alright?
Yeah.
Just school and work, whatever. Doing your thing. Mine's been kind of shit. You know, the last couple of months have been a bit hard for me because I lost somebody in my family recently.
Yeah.
It meant a lot to me. And I've just not been interested in doing anything in the last couple of months. But not at all. So, like, it's taking all of my effort just to keep a conversation going, let alone to do like 9 episodes of a podcast.
Huh?
It's just, I'm talking to them, not you.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just don't find anything fun anymore. You know, movies are just kind of there now. I don't play computer games anymore. And just, everything's just muffled now. It's annoying. What's actually kind of funny is I'm being like super open and like emotional, but there's fucking Oompa music playing in the background.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to be super serious and like somber, but it's polka music in the background. But, so I'm trying to get myself back up again, because, you know, me moping around for the last 2.5 months is not doing me any favors. Though I actually weighed myself last night on your scale, which I think works. If it's right, I lost a lot of weight in the last couple months. Because normally I weigh like 400 and something pounds. I weighed myself last night. I was less than 400. I was like 380. And I was like...
I mean, it's only off by like maybe 2 or 3 pounds, so...
So yeah, if I actually lost that much, I'd be surprised. Like, wow, I really just lost that much weight. It'd be scary. It's like 2 months to lose that much weight, and it's just not eating. It's an unhealthy habit, and you shouldn't do it. People need to eat regularly. Just don't eat a lot regularly. I'm not looking forward to Christmas this year. Or Thanksgiving. Just...
Yeah, when my family lost our grandma that lives out here, we always went to her house. So that's when it came to the transition of being like, okay, who's doing it?
Yeah.
So it became this kind of somber thing for a while. Now it's just kind of normal. It's either here or there, so it's...
Yeah.
Here are my uncles.
My Christmases for the last few years have been pretty shit anyways. Because my mom told me this because she put her trust in me to not go blathering about it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that my cousins won't be listening to this ever, so we don't have to worry about it. But she says that the reason why my aunt, uncle, and cousins never had Christmas with us, with our opening presents, is because my sister and I will always get more presents than them. And they're not known to be the we don't care thing. They're like, we get equal. And they feel bummed or upset or angry if they didn't get the same amount as us. But, you know, since only their dad works, you know, they can't afford to get as many presents as us. But, you know, what are you gonna do? I think this year for Christmas, I don't know if my mom's even gonna ask for a list from me. Because this is probably going to be my last Christmas where I get things. Because, you know, I'll be 21 next year.
Now you'll still get stuff.
Maybe.
From people. I know that.
I'll probably get like clothes, but I won't get like... Here's, send me a list, honey, Mr. 21-year-old.
Well,
for your Christmas presents.
You know, it's not like that, of course, but it comes to the point where you just gotta think it's the thought that counts, you know.
Oh yeah, I know that. I'm not... But, you know, my parents have always asked me for the last couple of years, like, send me a list of what you want, so I can not have to guess, because usually when they guess, they get it wrong. Because I don't...
Your taste...
I keep to myself a lot.
And your tastes change a lot.
Not
because, like, one...
necessarily, believe it or not. Not really. They ask me because I don't talk to them about what I want a lot of the time. Mostly because no one listens to me. But that's neither here nor there. But all I know is that this year is going to be rough. No one's going to be jolly this Christmas. I wouldn't be surprised if my grandma was like, yeah, I'm not putting up Christmas decorations this year. I don't want to help. If she's going to do them, I don't want to help. Because I don't want to do them. I haven't wanted to do Christmas decorations for a couple of years, but I'm like forced to, because I'm the only one strong enough to move the tree around. My uncle's always working, so what are you gonna do? But I was really hoping that my aunt would would at least be there for my 21st. She didn't make it. You know, I still remember the day she died, too. It's, like, ingrained into my memory now. Where I I was in like the worst possible position when it happened. I was in the bathroom at the time when my grandma got a text from my cousin saying, you know, come to the house right now. She's freaking out. And everyone left the house, and I was stuck alone in the bathroom because they didn't want to wait for me.
Mm.
So I get a text from my sister while I'm in the bathroom saying, come outside. I'm like, okay, thinking that they needed my help moving something or whatever it was. And I go out to the garage, and I'm like looking in. I see all of them looking really fucking sad, and I'm like thinking in my head, what's going on? What happened? And my cousin Kennedy comes out, and she looks at me, and she says she's gone, and I'm like, what? And then grandma comes out. My grandma comes out of the car, and she's like, yeah, Heather, she's gone, and I just fucking lost it. I just didn't believe it. It didn't sound real. I felt like it was a dream the whole time, because it didn't feel real. And I asked. I just couldn't function, so I called friend Tyler. I was like, hey, Tyler, dude, I need you right now. And I was like in tears on the phone. He's like, dude, what's wrong? I was like, my aunt fucking died. Get here now. And he immediately left work, like mid-shift, and came running. Which I'm really glad that he did, because I needed him really badly. But what was even sadder is that she was there at my grandma's house with us earlier that day, just playing, seeing it with us. You know, then she went home, and what I've been told is that she took some medicine, went to take a nap, and didn't wake up. But, you know, it's just, it's hard. And her funeral was last week.
Yeah, I heard.
And that was hard. I didn't want to be around anyone that day. I wanted to be alone. Just leave me my shit, but no one leave me alone. But I told Tyler, like, before, that if I want to be alone, don't leave me alone. You know, make me socialize with people, because I'll just make myself worse. And he was too busy eating and playing on his phone to comfort me. Which I'm not mad at him. You know, I know how he is. But, you know, I spent like an hour sitting in the church alone, just watching the slideshow go through over and over again on the projector, because I didn't want to. Because in my mind it was like, the second I leave this church, that's it. She's really gone. And I just didn't want to leave her alone. It was just hard. But, you know, they went by, and now it's a week later.
Yeah.
And it's just,
The,
you know, it's just
all the
whatever.
all the music's still going. It's still pretty upbeat.
Yeah, I'm just letting it go. I'm not changing it. But I don't even think they can hear it. It's really quiet.
No, my mic was showing that it was picking up.
That's good.
So
At least it's not a waste. But she died the 24th of June, and her funeral was the 8th of September. And it's really hard. You know, it would be a lot easier for me if I had people like my family to console me in shit, to talk to me, like, you know, to tell me that things are okay. But instead, since I'm the guy, I'm the tallest in the family, and I'm supposed to be the big, strong man, I'm not allowed to have feelings, and I have to console everyone else. And it's just annoying. Ignore the clapping. That's just downstairs. Guess the game's going on. Somebody got a touchdown.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. But, I don't get that many people that try to console me. I get people that try to, flip it around. Like, I live with my grandmother, who, I love her, but every time I try to talk to her about what I'm feeling, she always turns it on her head. And it's like, well, my husband died, and this is how I felt about that. It's like, well, I don't mean to sound like an ass, but I don't care. He's been dead for 30 years. But, she's only been gone a couple months for me. It's not easy for me. And no one consoles me. They try, but, they don't get far.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm kind of stubborn that way. I never noticed your ceiling has this weird double bow in it. Did you notice that?
Yeah, the panels went in kind of weird.
I can see that one. That went pretty shittily, actually. But, so that's my depressing bit of talk for today. How far are we in? I feel like we've been talking for at least 5 minutes.
That's 16 minutes.
Wow, I've been talking for 16 minutes about that
Yeah.
depressing shit. Oh yeah, I have a therapy appointment Tuesday. I totally forgot about that. I have to ask Emma about that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so that's my depressing stuff for the day. I'm gonna be done being sad.
Yeah.
So you got anything you want to say to the folks at home?
I don't.
We're probably all fucking super sad now.
Yeah. It's a little hard to come back from that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little hard.
I really don't know how to respond.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by Walmart. Come hungry, leave sad. That's not even close to the right slogan for Walmart. At least I think it is. I don't know. We're not sponsored by Walmart, and we're also not Death Battle. I'm not Wiz or Boomstick, and neither is he. But, yeah, cool. We did an episode about depressing shit. For literally 15 minutes of straight sad shit. But I guess we can talk about one of the things that we were going to talk about on our bulletin board that we never actually got around to. I want to talk about VR for a minute and how that's changing.
Yeah.
Because I found out that there's a company here in the United States that's developing a Ready Player One-esque suit to wear that produces touch sensations for VR. Right now, it's in their first stages where all you can feel is like a shock, mostly. Like, if you feel something touching you, it'll give you a little electric jolt that'll make you feel like you're being touched, but it's like very, very mild electrocuting. And then there's like, if you get shot, you'll get a little zap. It's like, ooh, that doesn't feel good. But, with the way that it's going now, we're already working on a 360 treadmill that's working right now. And we're working on the suit. One of these days, we're going to have a worldwide VR experience. And no, I'm not talking about VR chat. That's not even close. Not even close. We don't talk about that.
I tried to get it once and I couldn't find it for some reason. I looked it up and it was gone.
Yeah, I think it's still on Steam, but I'm not sure.
I know it is because I see somebody playing it every so often. Because they get lots of memes from it.
Yeah, the Wakandan Knuckles meme is actually just Knuckles' player model that was corrupted and was condensed to make it look like that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't designed specifically to look like that. It was originally just Knuckles, but it had a corruption in the file, so it turned into that. Stupid meme. But, yeah. So, Japan's already got a really weird VR thing. Like, in Japan, you can marry a virtual girl, and it's legal.
Yeah.
Like, you put on a VR headset, and you get married to a fake girl, and there's a person that holds a fake pair of lips that you kiss for the wedding, and it's just this weird, really weird experience.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, what are you gonna do? And it's like you could pick who it is. Like, it's a weird little thing where you can design the character. And it's just like, weird, but okay. What are you gonna do? People in Japan are a little strange. Or at least their technology is. And their shows. And their food. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I am out of things to say now. I'm just like completely just like, I don't know what else to ramble on about.
Yeah, we're about 2 minutes over. Anyways.
Alright, we're gonna start talking now. I'm gonna turn off the polka music and y'all can have a
Good day.
day.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.